G'day guys, today's video is tips from a professional guitar player. These are two things that I learnt while touring full time, doing upwards of 200 shows a year, and just a couple of things that I learnt that I thought I'd share because they have been pretty invaluable for me in keeping me going. Stay tuned for the second one, alright? It might not be for everybody. First one is when you are learning guitar or playing guitar or have a heavy gig schedule, sometimes your fingers can get a bit soft and a bit sore. This happened to me when I was touring in WA, Western Australia, and it's super humid, and doing 3 or 4 shows a week, I was finding my calluses were just not keeping up and I'd tear them off because of the moisture in the air. My bass player at the time, Harry Bruce, let me know a little secret. So that secret is this stuff here. It's called lanolin, also known as wool fat. It is essentially that. It's wool fat. So if I open it up and try and do this one-handed, kind of just looks like lard. What you do is you rub this on your fingertips. This thing had saved gigs because what happened is when I was in rehearsals or when I was on tour and that thing would happen, after I'd get out of the shower, after I'd wash my hands, or when your hands are a little bit damp, you rub this into your fingertips and it hardens them. It literally makes them not sore. Like it's kind of that building the calluses thing, but it speeds it up a lot. This thing has been an absolute game changer. If I've been called up for a show or festival or something, actually a couple of months ago I was called up to fill in for a guitar player, and I got sent 40 songs to learn in like a week and a half. So a lot of guitar playing, and this stuff here just got my fingers up to sort of tour ready within sort of a week. It's a really awesome stuff. So lanolin, just get it from your pharmacy. Lanolin is literally a game changer. So the next thing might not be for everyone. It's and I'm not a doctor, I don't know this stuff, I just know what has worked for me and what's literally saved gigs for me. But the next thing is super glue. So this is just one I found, it's not necessarily one I've used, but I've cut myself restringing guitars or servicing guitars while on tour or before tour. I remember last year I had 8 shows in 7 days, and the day before was doing some modification on my guitar and sliced my finger open. Yeah, I still had to do the gigs. The first gig, bled all over the guitar, all that stuff, brilliant, right? This stuff, super glue, whether it's your right or your left hand, if you put it on, so say I've had a cut on my fingering hand, bit of super glue on it literally seals the wound and creates like a super glue callus. It lasts like a set, so if you're doing like 40-minute sets, by the end of the set it'll be ripped off. But I've just literally reapplied it after every set break, and it has literally saved gigs. I remember sitting in the car park before a sort of big headline show, and the only thing that made me able to go on stage was super gluing my fingers back together. So again, not a doctor, I don't know how safe it is, I just know that if it was the difference between having to cancel a gig or not being able to play properly, super gluing your fingers back together is the tip. So there you go. There's 2 of my tips from a professional guitar player. Lanolin to get your calluses happening, and super glue to put your fingers back together. Hope you guys have a great day. Hit me up with any questions, and I'll try and do this again. Just let you know of things that have worked for me over the years. See you later.